Blaney's rejoining there, they're all three wide. Neil's trying to get involved and Blaney hits them both off. Blaney goes back on the track, hits both cars. It's the right on the back of Bradders into the hairpin on the inside. Bradders outbreaks himself and they both pass, just hard to say. Stevie passes them all straight through. Oh, Callum's lost it! Callum's lost it! What a recovery! He uses the wall, but what a recovery there from Callum. Let's have a look at Steve. Now Stevie holds his own around the outside. And no way Jose, but then gets a slow run out of the corner. Bids us right up on the outside of him again. This is brilliant. LPB WTCR Championship Round 9 Race 2 from Spa-Francorchamps. Hi everyone and welcome back to LPB Racing for the WTCR Championship on Project Cars 2. This is round 9, the penultimate round of the championship, race 2 here from Spa-Francorchamps. Let's take you through the grid for this second race then. So we are on the drone and you can see it is quite wet here at Spa, so a wet race at Spa. And on pole position we have Twerdy on pole, so substituting for Bradders there. So Intrepid are in second place, then it's Blake in third. Fourth is Neil Farmack, and then it's Growley in fifth, Bert sixth, we've got Stevie in seventh, we've got TY eighth, Bidster is in ninth, we've got Pash in 10th and Darren in 11th, and we've got no Nifty in this one because unfortunately he pressed the exit button just before the start of the race when we're in the menu, so unfortunately he's accidentally come out of the race. So we've got 11 people on track, wet race, let's see how this goes then. Twerdy on pole, here we go, ready for the lights out, and off we go, and it's a good start for Stevie. Growley gets bogged down, so Stevie gets a good start in the middle. Twerdy's leading towards turn 1, and Growley's on the inside of Blake trying to have a look there, but no way through. Bert's on the outside. Neil goes to the inside. Stevie goes wide. Bert through as well. Intrepid wide out of the first corner, down in third place, and everyone else cleanly through the first corner. Nice work, guys. As we go down towards the Eau Rouge corner, the famous Eau Rouge, Blake is in second. Intrepid has to fold in. Everyone else through the corner, down the hill. Bidster and TY alongside each other. TY just gets ahead and Bidster slides himself into 9th place. Out the corner we go, and everyone else nice and close down the straight. Stevie and Neil alongside each other as we go down the straight. Stevie is trying to pull alongside Neil Farmack, but Neil's getting a bit of a run on him, so he's pulling ahead down to turn 3. Oh, there comes chicane, and Neil ran the outside of Stevie there to get the inside for the next corner. Stevie holds the outside line, and he slides his way through the corner. Incredible. Bert having a look now. TY on the back of Bert as well. Everyone in a nice close pack here. Brilliant stuff. Bert down the inside of TY, just trying to defend the position. TY trying to get through around the outside. Bidster then clouds from the marker on the inside. Bidster goes through past TY. He's on the outside. TY on the inside. Bidster trying to hold it around the outside then as we go out the corner. Oh, he has nowhere to go. Bert then has a bit start at the corner, and TY goes straight through. Neil Farmack now coming alongside us. Twerdy has lost his lead of the race. Blake goes through on the outside, and Twerdy goes down to second, and TY, Bert's getting mugged here. Bert's getting absolutely mugged. There's a few cars off the track. Bert goes all the way down to 9th place in one move. There's Twerdy is in second place, so it's Blake, Twerdy, Intrepid, Stevie, Neil. Camera's being awful. There we go. Twerdy challenging Blake back if he can, but he can't quite do anything yet. TY bids, and Bidster down the inside of Pash. Pash having a look through. Pash gets through, and Bidster down to 8th place. He probably ran wide with all the stuff that was happening earlier on, but amazing stuff. And Bert goes straight from 6th to 9th, and now he's got Darren all over the back of him as well, Growley as well. What a race this is, and it's on with the first lap of 5 here at Spa. It's been lowered from 6 laps to 5 laps because in the wet races we lower the laps down by 1 just to compensate the time difference. As we go down to the next corner, it is into the chicane. Intrepid in third, Stevie's right behind him as well. Into the chicane, everyone nicely through there. There's a really big close-up of Bidster's car because it just zoomed the camera in, but I think we're all okay. We're all the way well over the line. Lap 1 is finished. On to lap 2. Patch now defending the inside. We've got side by side for Intrepid and Stevie as well. Intrepid trying to defend his place from Stevie. Stevie having a look around the outside, no way through there. Bidster and Pash were together, but Bidster's had to back off, and Pash holds his 7th place. Down to Eau Rouge. Blaney pulling away here in the red and yellow Momo car. TY's teammate trying to make up positions down the field. There he is. There's TY on the back of Neil Farmack as we go up the hill. Everyone now in the draft and in the spray. It's going to be hard to get visibility in these conditions. We'll have a look at that on board with TY. That's the visibility. There's not really much of it, so especially when you're in the spray, but can't really see much from there. Intrepid has got Stevie on his inside, then Stevie on the inside of Intrepid into the corner, and Stevie takes third place with a good move there on the Mercedes. The BMW looking good here as we go out the corner. Nicely through the exit of Letcom. Stevie a bit wide. That could invite Intrepid to have a go down the inside, but Stevie covers it off just to make sure he's not going to do it. Stevie then holding his position. TY has now got Pash all over the back of him as well. This is a brilliant race. Top 8 covered by 2.5 seconds, almost 3 seconds. Absolutely brilliant here at Spa as we go through the left-hander down towards the double left. And yeah, there we are. So it's 12 and Stevie's alongside. Twerdy into the double left and Stevie takes the position into second place. Good move there. Twerdy runs wide. That could possibly be a slowdown penalty. Intrepid's right behind him now as we go down to the next corner. Oh, Bidster out of shape in the background as well, having a go at Pash. But Twerdy, his teammate, standing in for Bradders, who couldn't make it. And Bradders, his teammate, well, Bradders is replacement for this race. Twerdy doing a good job for the team. And go Pash and TY. Pash having a go at TY here. Pash trying to keep up with his teammate Neil, but Bidster now gets an opportunity to go on the inside. Bidster on the inside of Pash. Slides the car sideways and they're almost contact, but we're okay. Pash holds on, but no, he doesn't. Bidster gets through. Bidster passes Pash with a good move there, and into 7th place goes Bids, but it's all very close up front. It's all madness here. As we go, oh, Intrepid runs wide. A bit wide there, but we're okay, we all survive. He's now defending the inside. TY then looking down the inside of Neil Farmack, just further behind, not all to the camera because I don't want it to go funny again. Oh, Stevie's run wide. Twerdy's out wide as well. Twerdy's gone wide, he's rejoining there. So Twerdy's gone all the way down the field now. He's down to 4th. Well, he's only gone down 1 position, but he's got TY coming alongside him now. So just makes a mistake, goes wide. Stevie went wide as well, but he got away with it. Twerdy then with TY on his inside. TY gets through. Pash on the inside of Bids to try and get past him as well. And Bids then holding on to 7th place just about. And Burt is in 8th position now. And Stevie's gone down. What's happened to Stevie? Oh, he's disconnected. Stevie's disconnected from the race. So Stevie then disconnects, and that counts the same as a retirement. So Stevie then unfortunately disconnected from the race and down to last. Oh, he'll not get any points because he's not here, disconnected. So unlucky for him. Meanwhile, Blake's still in the lead. Look, that's the gap he's got, and then the rest of them down the straight. TY he's defending from Neil Farmack, I think. Or he's having a go at Intrepid. He's defending from Neil, I think. He's defending the inside. And Bidster having a go at Pash, but still can't find a way through. Bidster not quite able to make the progress in this race that he needs. But if he can keep in a good position, he might be able to win the championship in the next few races. So we'll see how he goes here. But Blake in the lead, Intrepid second. Good second place for him so far. The Mercedes coming alive in the wet. We go around the corner then. It is Twerdy taking a bit of the inside curb there. Just a little bit aggressive on the inside line there for Twerdy. There he is, Bidster's teammate as we go through the left-hander. Bidster now right on the back of Pash. Bidster looking for a move on Pash here. Down towards the double left. And also we've got TY on the inside of Intrepid taking 2nd place. And Bidster takes 6th place from Pash on the inside. Good move there from Bids. But also TY now up to 2nd place. Intrepid couldn't hold him back. And TY's finally got some room to breathe. And now, will he attack his teammate or will he act as rear gunner for Blake, who's led this race since the start? I would imagine TY will act as a rear gunner for Blake and try and keep off who he needs to keep off. But further back, here we are, we've got Neil and Intrepid close. Bidster's trying to keep Pash off as well. There we go, into the corner. And we'll just get some replays of the first cut of the first half action just in for you now. Here's the replays from the first half of the race. Okay, here's the first of the replays then of some brilliant racing and onboard action. So we're on board with Neil here, got Stevie on his inside. We were just about to go through the corner, there goes Stevie around the outside of us. And then we go out of the corner and down the hill. Brilliant close racing this. Here's another replay, some good action. It's to see a bollard goes flying there. As we go out the corner, we've got T1 on his inside, we're on board with Bidster. Then we go out the corner, see Bert doesn't get a very good run. Then we have to almost hit the brakes. TY gets going, and now we've got Neil coming down his inside as well. You'll see Neil pop his head through there. There we go, into the corner. Everyone as close as you like. Out the corner we go, and Bert runs wide, and Bert got absolutely mugged there. Unlucky for Bert, and he goes back from 6th to 9th, and that's just how it goes. Okay, here's a replay of how Blake took the lead on lap 1 then, so out the corner Twirdy goes very, very wide, and Blake just gets a fantastic run and goes right around the outside of him, which leaves the opportunity for Intrepid to have a go at Twirdy as well, but Twirdy defends from that, not leaving her way through. Okay, here's a replay on board with Patch then, so into the right-hander on lap 2. Let's see here, we just get a bit of a bad run out the corner. They watch the mirror, look, there's Bidster going to his inside. Bidster on his inside here as we just go through the corner, we leave him some space, and he goes straight through into 7th place, and Patch now with the wipers on quick, ready for that spray to try and catch up. Okay, here's the replay on board with Intrepid. We've just gone wide out of Blanchimont, and now we go down towards the chicane on lap 2. And watch here, see Stevie Stevie outbreaks himself, and Intrepid doesn't follow him, but Twirdy does, and then Twirdy gets left on the curb, and then has to try and fight for whatever he can scramble for, back down in 4th. Okay, here's something on board with Bidster that scared the life out of Pash, and Bidster Pash just in front, and now watch here, Stevie is about to disconnect and scare the life out of us. And wait for it, there he is! Boom! He disconnects and scares the life out of Bidster and Pash, who are like, what the hell was that? And then we go out the corner and we just about carry on. And now back to the racing action. As we come back from that, it is Bidster in 6th, still with Pash on his tail. And he's now got Intrepid with Neil Farmack right behind him as well. Neil Farmack and the McGann trying to attack Intrepid in the Mercedes. This has been a fantastic race, one of the closest of the season we've had. And in this wet race as well, it's really good to see in the wet. Oh, that's Intrepid! Massive mistake there. Quickly goes onto the defence of Neil before Neil Farmack can get in there. Into the chicane we go. Oh, and Blake and TY have run wide. Blake's run wide. TY, could he take the opportunity here? I don't think he can. Or is he going to? He's going to look for the inside, I think. He's on the inside. He's going to try and go alongside and into the braking zone. Or is he? No, Blake holds on in front. So Blake needs to try and do minimal mistakes here. Bidster's on the inside of his teammate. Looks like Twirdy's not made it too hard for him. Bidster goes up into 5th place. And now Twirdy's going to try and hold off Patch. But Patch gets a good run out the corner. But he still can't get alongside him. You can see the bumps in the track as we go down there. And epic stuff. Down to Eau Rouge now. Blake in the lead, TY right behind him, his teammate, Intrepid in 3rd, Neil 4th, Bidster 5th. And Bidster's sliding the car up Eau Rouge. Twirdy there makes a mistake in the background as well. And Pash looks like he might be able to make a move, but looks like he had to lift off for what Twirdy did there. So possible moves coming up here. Down the straight, Blake holding the middle line, just making sure his teammate's not going to come past. Into the corner, Intrepid on Neil. Intrepid on Neil. No, Neil round the outside of Intrepid there into 3rd place. So Neil round the outside of Intrepid then into 3rd. Bidster now behind him. Twirdy keeping Pash off. What a race. As the camera just stays there, we go. So still the same order. Intrepid having a little look at Neil Farr. No, he's not. He's defending from Bidster. Bidster's on the attack now. He's trying to go around the outside of Intrepid here, but he'll not be able to do that. The Mercedes grip will just help Intrepid keep the position. Slightly defends from Bids just to make sure he can't get through. And down the hill we go. Brilliant race this as we go down in the spray. Down to the double left-hander. Still Blake and TY up front. Blake's not really pulling away from TY, so they're keeping a good gap. TY acting as rear gunner. And Bidster now on the inside of Intrepid. Bidster putting the car to the inside, using all the track he can. Intrepid gives him space. Twirdy makes a mistake further back as well. Patch will try and get through. Intrepid defending the inside. And he defends it well. Twirdy defends his place from Patch as well. Into the left-hander. Bidster right behind him. And Intrepid doing a very good job here of holding off Bids. Defends slightly into the corner, just turned in a little bit earlier to make sure Bids doesn't go for any last minute dives. Into the right-hander, onto the straight. This is where the McGann will have the advantage over the Mercedes with the power, but Bidster runs wide. Got to be careful not to get a penalty there. but Bicester runs very wide now, and the leaders are really close as well. Blake and TY still acting as rear gunner for Blake. He's not had a go yet, but if Blake doesn't pick up the pace soon, TY might have to have a go. He might not have a choice as they both run wide into the corner. Neil Farmack now right behind him. Into the corner we go. Here's Neil Farmack. The camera just zooms in way too much there. Can't see what's going on. And into the corner, Bicester now is attacking Intrepid. Intrepid runs wide, and it looks like Bicster's going to try and get a good run out of the corner, but can't do it. Lap 4 is complete. The penultimate lap is complete, and now on to the last lap of this race. A little bit shortened because of the wet conditions, but it's how it goes. Intrepid defending the inside from Bids, but Bids is not bothered. Round the outside, Twirly round the outside of Pash as well to defend his position. Brilliant race this. I know we've not seen much of Growley, Darren and Burt, but this is the action to watch. Down the hill. Blake and TY pulled a little gap over Neil now. That's what they need. Bidster in 4th place, sliding his way up Eau Rouge now. Flat out, sliding the car. He's trying to come up to the back of Neil Farmack. Down the straight we go, on board with Bidster, and he's catching up to Neil. You can see here he's catching up. Looking to go down the inside now, moves out for the move. Blake's pulling a little gap on TY. I wonder if TY's just giving him a little bit of space. Bidster up the inside of Neil Farmack into 3rd place now. Neil, not on your life, sunshine. Straight back up his inside. You are not getting past me that easy. No way. Then Bidster says, all right then, let's try again. If you go out the corner, let's see if Bidster can get a good run. He can't do it. Blake still with TY behind him. Bidster dives down the inside, straight to the inside line, trying to do a last lap effort, last ditch attempt to get past, and it's Neil on the inside. Bidster trying to get past, but Neil holding his ground, but Bidster gets a good run out of the corner and gets the traction he needs and gets on the inside of Neil Farmack, who should have the move done before the corner with that run. And yes, he's in 3rd. Can he hold on? Is he going to understeer wide? Nope, gets the traction, that's good. And Intrepid still trying to hold off. Pash has gone from 3rd to 5th in the matter of a couple of laps. And Twirly's gone off the back of this bunch a little bit now. Pash having to go up the inside of Twirly here. Intrepid, sorry. That many names, I'm getting confused. As we go through the pith path for the last time, into the right-hander. Blake still in the lead of this race. TY 2nd, Bidster 3rd. Neil Farmack in 4th. And we've got Intrepid, Pash and Twirly. That's the order so far. As we go out of the corner, Bidster trying to do what he can. Neil Farmack, Intrepid and Pash very close as we come to the line. But the two McGanns at the front, the Friendly Fire ones, will they live up to their name, Friendly Fire? And will they take each other out? Or will they stay where they are for the 1-2? Blake is in front. Down to the last corner. Blake defending from his teammate. No way through there. Blake defends as everyone else hits the brakes behind as well. Into the bus stop, into the chicane. For the last time, Neil runs a bit wide. Intrepid tries to go through. Pash runs wide as well. Out the corner. It's going to be Blake for the win. Blake wins here at Spa. Blake takes the win on track. Well done, Blake. He wins. TY 2nd, Bidster 3rd, Neil 4th. Then it's Intrepid in 5th, Pash in 6th, Twirly 7th. What a finish! 3 seconds between the top 7. Fantastic stuff. Burt comes across the line for an 8th place. Then it's going to be Darren in 9th in the BMW. The BMW not the best car in the wet conditions in this one, but luckily got away with it. 9th is Darren. And Growley will round off the 10 finishers with Stevie disconnecting and being a retirement. So I'll take a breather. Oh wow. And we'll just go and get the second half of the race replays in for you now. Here's the replays from the second half of the race. Okay, here's a replay on board with TY, the first of the second half of the race replays. So Blake then brakes very late and goes into the corner, and TY's like, I don't want to pass you if I have to, but he lets his teammate recover. But now he gets right up close behind him, and Intrepid then gets a good run out of the corner, but still Blake's got to watch out for making more mistakes like that. Here's a quick moment that Bidster had up Eau Rouge. He's go up to the top, whoa, sideways, and then he keeps on the power and tries to catch Neil Farmack. Here's a replay on Bobby Neal, so it's almost Christmas for him because Blake and TY have just run wide. They'll probably get penalties from that, but he can't quite capitalise, can't quite receive his presence. But Blake runs wide, and then you see he runs wide, but he has to shortcut to rejoin, which then ends up giving him a penalty. He does try and slow down for it, but it does end up giving him a penalty. Okay, on the last lap then, here's the replay on board with Intrepid, looking at Neil and Bids's battle here. So Bids thinks he's got moved on, but he slides the car on the inside on the curb, then Neil goes straight back through, and now Bids is trying to set him up for out the corner, runs wide, goes back to the inside, but Neil Farmack is not having any of it. He just sticks to his normal line. Bids will then just go to the inside here and try and go for a move on the inside, and Neil gives him space to do so, but Neil then, not phased, and holds his place around the outside. A little bit of contact on the way out, but we're okay. And then into the corner, Neil's defending. Bister then does the same thing again, goes wide, and then tries to get a good run out the corner, and then just about gets enough of a run to seal the deal for his third place. And as we come back from that, we will now take you to the results. Here's the results then of race 2. It's TY who actually takes the victory as Blake gets a 1 second penalty for track limits, and he actually loses his first place to TY. So TY wins with Blake second, Bidster's third with Neil in fourth, and then Pash gets ahead of Intrepid as well, because Intrepid gets a penalty for track limits. So it's Pash fifth, Intrepid sixth, Twirdy in seventh, Bert is eighth, we've got Darren back in ninth, and Crowley unfortunately again back in 10th place. But yep, dramatic changes there in the leaderboards. So after that then, it is actually TY who wins the race because of the penalties. TY takes victory here over his teammate. Even though he was second, Blake had a penalty and a load of other drivers did. And TY takes the victory here, so that'll help him in the points race. And also now I should point out that Bidster in the next race just needs to finish the race to actually get what he needs, which is the championship. So he just needs to finish the race and he'll actually get the championship. So we'll see you guys for the next one at Nürburgring Sprint Circuit. So that should be a good one. We'll see you there, guys, and take care. Thank you for watching another race by LPB Racing. Hope you all enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and next time it's going to be race 3 from Nürburgring Sprint.